Counter Punch Boxing. Hello. What is today's? Was Sunday? Man, a great night. I told you guys, a great weekend of boxing. It delivered. Amir Khan. I mean, I think the shocker of the weekend and potential. I might call it, fight of the year or the month at least. I don't know, or at least a candidate would be the Broner Vargas. But the big shock, Amir Khan, a first round knockout, right? People call Amir Khan, pillow fisted, this and he just can't hit, glass chin, that kind of thing. But what's his name, De Greco or Del Greco, whatever the hell his name is, don't know, don't care, just knocked out. And it's kind of redemption, right? Oh, hang on, let me get to my video here. We got the Charlo twins here, so I figured we could show you a little bit of video here because we're going to talk about them. Okay, so, but like I said, congratulations to Amir Khan, first round KO. Carl Frampton and Nonito Donaire, not sure who won. Going to watch it in a little bit, actually. I'm going to catch it on YouTube. That's the only fight I missed. But where do I start, man? Gervonta Davis, Adrien Broner against Vargas, okay? And then you got the Charlo, Jamal Charlo against Santano, okay? And really, my prediction was dead on. The only fight I got wrong was the Broner and the Vargas. So I'm going to read a little bit for you and give you my own thoughts. But a former 4-division champion, Broner, 33-3-1 and 24 KOs, may have put his failing career back on track by rallying to force a majority draw against Jessie Vargas, 28-2-1, 10 KOs, in a thrilling one. And it was a catchweight, by the way, a 144-pound catchweight bout. About 14,000 fans at the Barclays Center. The fight was grueling as it was entertaining. Both fighters traded hard shots throughout the close range. A pair of judges had it 114, while the third had it 115, 113 for Broner. So, look, I had Jessie Vargas. I edged it by maybe 1 round to Jessie Vargas. But, it's hard to argue a draw. Now, here's the thing. Think back to Canelo Lara, okay? I'll give you a minute to think back, like, you're probably too young to know what I'm doing. Just think back, right? You got Canelo, Lara. Remember, Canelo worked the body in that fight, and what happened? The judges rewarded him for working the body. And Jessie, I mean, God, Jessie, look, I haven't seen someone, throw body shots like that in years. I mean, that was like some throwback fighting body shots by Jessie Vargas. So I think what happened was he didn't get a lot of credit for those body shots, okay? Now, let me continue. Vargas, 28, invested in the body early to build a big lead and went on to throw 332 more punches than Broner, yet connected on just 9 more punches, not 9%. On the number 9 more punches, 203 to 194. Okay, and that's according to CompuBox. So now he said we went at it for 12 rounds. If they want to do it again, I'm ready to fight now. Vargas said, I felt I won the fight. I was up by 2 rounds, but the judge didn't see it that way. Whatever. He said, hey, I respect the judges. And but man, Broner acting like a fool. I mean, if you didn't like Broner before, just go watch the whole buildup. I mean, he's like calling Leonard Ellerbe like a bitch. Fake ass this, you little bit. Just talking all kinds of shit to Leonard Ellerbe. And it's like, look, I don't like Leonard Ellerbe either, but I also respect my elders. I don't care who they are, who I am. When you're young like that, when you're, 20, whatever, what is he, 26, 29, whatever the hell he is, you're young, he's a baby, wet behind the ears. You don't talk to a grown-ass man like that. So that just showed me that, he's just a little hood thug, and I didn't like that, not one damn bit. And then, he was, like, trying to insult the dude for Showtime. I forget his name. I should know his name. I've watched him for years. But doing the interview in the post-fight, started talking about his suit, like, making insults that doesn't even, like, it didn't even make any sense, right? He's trying to like be clever and be a smart ass, but it was just like, it didn't even make sense. Like if you're gonna come at somebody, at least like make a little bit of sense. He's talking about a suit, like something about, well, something about your old ass suit, and if you change your suit or something. It was so dumb. I can't even remember what the hell it was, but so he annoyed the hell out of me. Now, as far here, look, here's my honest opinion. You know, to me, well, not to me, to the boxing world, this was like his redemption, like do or die for Adrien Broner. You know, this dude has 9 lives in the boxing world, and it's do or die. You know, did he do enough, you know, to make me want to watch him again? No, he didn't. But Jessie Vargas damn sure did. Because look, we know Jessie Vargas, like typically throws, or he threw about like 30% more punches per round, 20 to 30%, you know, depending on the round. But, you know, he went out there to win. I mean, and I believe he won. I truly believe. And I went back and watched it because, you know, when you watch it live, you're not really sure. But in my mind, you know, I at least had him winning by 1 round, at least. You know, so Adrien Broner, you know, it's the same problem he's always had. You know, he won't let his hands go, and he won't throw more than 1, 2. You know, I mean, when he puts together those like 3 and 4 and even like 5, you know, combinations, man, he looks good. He really does. Like, and he did it a couple times last night, and you know, had Jessie Vargas backing up. So, you know, that's his problem. And his coach is like pleading and begging to him, like, you know, please, like, let your hands go. And then his coach even told him going into round 12, he said, we need a knockout. We got to get a knockout. You know, he said, fight the round like you need a knockout, because they knew he needed a knockout to win. But for whatever reason, you know, the judges, it was his night in their eyes, and, you know, they gave him the decision. So now, you know, enough about that, but we'll probably get a rematch, and we'll see what happens. But, you know, and by the way, during the weigh-in, Adrien Broner had to completely, like, strip down because he could barely make the 144-pound catch weight. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, look, Broner, he does, in my mind, or my opinion rather, he does better at light welterweight. You know, he's better at light welterweight. So, all right, let's see here. Let's see. Let's move on. Now, Gervonta Davis, you know, it is what it is. I don't even want to talk about it because, you know, it's just you already know what to expect. You know, it's kind of like watching Lomachenko. You know, this guy is on a different level, you know, although Celiar, or whatever his name was coming up in weight. Okay, so he was fighting a smaller guy, and you know, he knocked him out like round 2. So like I said, I don't even really want to talk about it because, you know, I don't know, he needs to fight someone. He needs to fight, like, you know, a worthy opponent. Okay, because now let's get on to Charlo. Okay, and by the way, next week I'm going down to the Plex Gym in Sugarland down here by my house, and I'm going to try to at least get you guys a little bit of footage, maybe an interview with the Charlo brothers, something like that. But I'm going to definitely go down there and start building up a relationship with those dudes. But let me read this. There's a serious problem brewing in the middleweight division, and his name is Jermall Charlo. Mal Charlo. Okay, the unbeaten slugger from Houston, that's my hometown, shout out Houston, made quick and destructive work of Hugo Centeno Jr. to claim the interim WBC middleweight title on Saturday to become the mandatory opponent of Gennady Golovkin, 2-time world champion. Bring it on, GGG, Charlo said, I want the belt, bring it on. And he's like, GGG, and he's like, well, whatever they call him, Triple G, you know, acting like he doesn't even know the dude's name. Now, look, let me tell you what I like and what I don't like about Charlo. Okay, wait, hang on. After a slow, intense opening round, Charlo, 27-21 KOs, began to let his hands go with the authority in round 2. Charlo, the 27-year-old twin brother of WBC junior middleweight champion Jermall Charlo, landed a crisp and powerful 4-punch combination to drop Centeno 22 and 14 KOs under the ropes. Although, you know, basically the referee came in and stopped it. Blah blah blah. Okay. Basically, even if you go back and listen to my prediction video, it went down just, I think I even called the correct round. So, but here, let me back up a little bit. I'm about to run out of video for you guys. But yeah, my problem with Charlo, okay, my problem with Charlo, and I've even met him in person, and in person, it's the same thing. You know, it's like he needs to learn how to act to the media, to the public, to, you know, to cameras, because I mean, you know, that's a part of it. It's a part of the game. Now, he doesn't have to. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But, you know, all that gangster thug, you know, banging your chest, you know, like, you know what I mean? Just bowing up to people. You know, him and Adrien Broner got into it. You know, they're yelling and screaming, you know, during the weigh-in, or his brother and Broner got into it. You know, it's just all that shit's got to stop. You know what I mean? You know, I think he needs to show a little bit more respect and just learn how to be a media personality. Like I said, he's not required to, he's not obligated to. But, you know, look, if you are the future of boxing like you claim to be, you know, and I believe he is, I truly believe it, you know, then he needs to start, you know, carrying himself as such. Okay. Now, the other issue I have is he's a little bit green. Okay. He's a little bit green. You know, he's big, he's athletic, he's got the power, you know, and what I absolutely love, though, is the fundamentals. I mean, this dude fundamentally is as sound as they come, okay? Like, he does exactly what he should do when he should do it. Okay, now, if you're a coach or you're a trainer or you box or you know anything about boxing, this dude does exactly what he should do. I mean, and it's in that, you know, that spur of the moment where you really don't have time to think about it. You know, it becomes natural, it becomes like an instinct. And that's what I like about him. You know, he just does what he should do in the ring. And, you know, he makes very, very few mistakes. You know, backing that up with youth, you know, with heart, with a good chin, with natural God-given power. He's just a natural puncher. You know, it's the whole package. It's the whole package. But like I said, the one thing that I don't like is, you know, the attitude. So now another thing they were talking about was the networks. We know he's managed by Al Heyman. You know, he said, you know, the networks can figure it out how to get the Golovkin fight done. You know, he said, I have the best manager, Al Heyman, in the world. I'm 27-0, 21 knockouts. Everyone sees it. What more can I say? You know, what more can I say? Yeah, and the Gervonta Davis fight, like, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it. Like I said, you know, he was pulling a guy up from a lighter division, and he did what he was expected to do. Enough said. Enough said. So, you know, I don't know, guys. I'll probably leave it at that. I just wanted to throw out, you know, my quick, you know, just, you know, whatever. My quick reaction. It's nothing special. Just wanted to talk about it for a minute, really. And, you know, and now, you know, Charlo becoming the WBC interim champion, which, you know, now he's the mandatory. I mean, look, Golovkin's got, I'm going to make a video about Golovkin. He's got some issues out there we need to address. And these mandatories are one of them. You know, you got Sergey Darvincheko, what the hell ever his name is, and now you got Charlo. You know, he's got mandatory issues that we need to talk about. And, you know, and I'll give you my opinion again because it's actually changed a little bit. So basically, I'm going to make a video telling you what I do not like about the whole Golovkin situation. Okay, I'm not flipping my thoughts or anything like that, but you know, things change, opinions change, you change your mind, you know, it's evolution of thought. Okay, so anyway, guys, leave it below. What do you think? And do you believe Charlo is the future, at least of the middleweight division?